What's up guys? It's your boy Quentin Particles back with the top 10 fire weapons in Elden Ring. This is for PvE only, and patch 1.10. Without further ado, let's get into it. Number 10 is Viks War Spear. It's a great spear so the moveset is good. It does fire and pierce damage which are great. The unique skill is really good. It staggers pretty well, and leaves fire on the ground. The weapon causes madness buildup which is only good for PvP. It has pretty decent damage. Overall, it's a solid weapon. Number 9 is Rivers of Blood. Rivers of Blood used to be insanely overpowered. It's nowhere near as good as it used to be, but it still can be viable. The skill is double slash with extra projectiles. It has good R and bleed buildup. The Nagakiba can do more damage with double slash on it though, and it has more range. The Rivers of Blood is good for crowd control. It got heavily nerfed, but it still is decent. Number 8 is Eleonoras Pole Blade. Eleonoras Pole Blade has a great Ash of War. It has good stagger and bleed buildup. The Twin Blade moveset is pretty good. It does slash damage. The skill can easily bleed enemies. You get it in the Altus Plateau, so some enemies are still weak chumps. You can easily beat them up with this Twin Blade. The scaling are not very good though. Number 7 is the Cranial Vessel Candle Stand. This is a great hammer. Great hammers get some of the best poise damage in the game and good movesets. They also get strike damage, one of the best damage types. Its Ash of War does insanely high damage. The total overall damage is great too. It's a faith weapon so you have access to Golden Vow and Flame grant me strength to buff the damage even higher. The Ash of War leaves you standing still for a long time though. Number 6 is the Magma Whip Candlestick. Whips are usually not good, but this one is a standout. It has decent attack rating and a great Ash of War. The player swings the whip around, spreading lava, and doing great damage. The Giant's Red Braid is a good weapon to pair this with. The Fire Scorpion Charm, the Flame Shrouding Crack Tear Alexander's Shard, Flame Grant Me Strength, Golden Vow, and the Ritual Sword Talisman all can combine to make the skill on this weapon do insane damage. Number 5 is the Godslayer's Greatsword. The Godslayer's Greatsword is a colossal sword with a unique light attack combo. The Ash of War is where it really shines though. It does black flame percentage damage, and also a ton of base fire damage. There are so many ways to buff it to make it do even more. The charged attacks are good too. Overall, it's a great colossal sword with a really good Ash of War. Number 4 is the Magma Blade. The Magma Blade is a curved sword that takes forever to farm for. Once you do get it though, you are rewarded with a super powerful weapon. Curved swords have slash damage and great power stance movesets. The Magma Blades can do a bunch of damage quickly with the dual-wielded light attacks. The unique skill is also great. It's spinning slash except it leaves lava on the floor. It does great damage, and of course can be buffed by many items and spells like all of the other weapons on this list. To sum it up, this is a great curved sword with an excellent skill. Number 3 is Mns Sacred Spear. This is another great spear. The Ash of War does great bleed buildup. It has a pretty decent area of effect. It can stagger enemies. The skill is super good against Millennia and other smaller bosses. There isn't much to say. The skill shreds enemies, except enemies immune to bleed, but the great spear moveset is good so it won't be too hard. Number 2 is the Magma Worm Scale Sword. The Magma Worm Scale Sword scales off of strength and faith really well. It does slash damage. The unique skill Magma Guillotine does great fire damage. As usual, Alexander's Shard, Fire Scorpion Charm and Flame Shrouding Crack Tear, Flame Grant Me Strength and Golden Vow are all useful. Ritual Sword Talisman won't do you Mick good because you have to get in the thick of it to use the weapon art. The AR is also really good on this weapon. Number 1 is the Blasphemous Blade. The Blasphemous Blade is the second if not the best weapon in the game. It has great attack rating and a super powerful Ash of War. The player raises the sword in the air then slams it down to the ground, shooting a trail of fire to a very long distance and doing great damage. It also heals 30% of your health. This weapon is super new player friendly. You can easily use this weapon with a Mimic Tear to cheese the game. The Mimic can heal itself with the Ash. You can even give it a seal with healing spells on it so it is almost invincible. The usual buffs for fire weapons make this sword do so much damage. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you made it to the end, leave a like and subscribe for more Elden Ring videos. See ya later.